Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you back to our Metallica discography. So, there are a few things worth mentioning as before we even begin this, is that by the time we're done with tonight's video, we will be officially halfway through Metallica's discography as we know it. Because there's only about 5, technically 6 albums left to go. And, well, there's just as many songs as we started, so guess what? It balances out itself quite nicely. Since this is technically song number 62 out of like 120 odd that we're doing, so yeah, we're almost slap bang halfway through our time with Metallica for the last time. So, I should elaborate. On Christmas Day of the current year, 2026, I plan on sewing everything up and putting a neat little bow on our time with Metallica for good. And the only way of doing this is very, very simply, we are going to be doing a video at the end on Christmas Day simply titled, Every Single Metallica Song Ranked from Worst to Best. And the only way to do that proper is to go through every Metallica song for the very last time and to see exactly just where they would place. And it doesn't get any more simple than that. The only thing that would make this a little bit more interesting is that if Metallica actually did release a new album in like a year or two, which would, it might throw a spanner in the works of doing stuff like this. But if it means we got to do even one more, then so be it. However, we are now at the end of Load, and boy howdy, have we got quite a big song. Not only is this going to be the longest song on Load, but I hope it's the sort of thing that ends this album on a high note, because I think this album is about 2/3 great, and 1/3 of it is, to be honest, just kind of alright, I suppose. It's an interesting time, to say the least, and whilst I still maintain the opinion that the biggest gripe I have with this album is that it's just simply far too long for what it is, with too many songs that just kind of sound one and the same, when really they also share the same ideas. So it sounds almost like you have two all-rightish songs, when really, if you just cut out one, you could have one really potent song that tells the same things. But then again, I don't claim to understand exactly why they needed 14 for this. But hopefully that could be forgiven under the pretense of, well, if it ends strong, then so be it. So I anticipate this actually ending quite well, so let's see exactly what happens. So this is very much the Outlaw Torn. Let's do it.
search, the more my need. Oh, yeah. The more I bless, the more I bleed. Oh, you make me smash the clock and feel I'd rather die behind the wheel. Time was never on my side, so on my way my whole lifetime.
And there it goes, it would seem, just sort of slowly fading into the distance. And actually, you know what? I anticipated this ending strong, and boy howdy, was I not disappointed. So this actually might be one of a very, very interesting place to put this, because it reminds me very similar of another song we'll be getting to sooner or later, called Fixer, which is of course at the very end of Reload. And the significance of this is that they both play like the song that plays at the ending credits of a movie, where all themes of grief, strife, pain, infliction, betrayal, all of these things sort of come into one, and it plays back, and it's a very almost bittersweet, but also a very potent ending that, you know what, life sometimes can be a bitch. But the important thing is that, guess what? But it hasn't finished us off. And there has been low-key some really, really, there has been, like, really heavy things that we've had to talk about on Load. And I will say, what is absolutely certain is that there's a great deal of things on this album that straight up I would love to have seen on their own. And again, if the album initially did get like maybe a better reception, but I think at the same time, because for some people it may have flown completely under the radar. It's why some people might have possibly missed out on things like Mama Said, Bleeding Me, Ronnie, The House That Jack Built, and especially The Outlaw Torn. And that's... I do think it's a little bit of a shame, but I will also admit is that there's quite a lot of things on this as well that I like, but also I'm not 100% a fan of. And it also says, like, I think like the cutting off point for stuff like this would probably be King Nothing, where I do really quite like it, but I think it's I think even for the standards of Load, a little bit average, really, because when things like 2x4, Hero of the Day, Until It Sleeps, and things like Thorn Within onwards, I think are probably better on average. And that's probably the way I wanted to be able to just sort of like describe probably a lot of this album, is that I think it's still quite better on it's good on average, but and whilst there's a lot of things I do like, I don't think I like all of it. But the things that I do like really, really stand out. Because listen, just so we have this, so we can end this like on a better note. If this album was literally just The House That Jack Built, Hero of the Day, Until It Sleeps, Thorn Within, Ronnie, Bleeding Me, Mama Said, and The Outlaw Torn, if it was just those, and if you cut out things like King Nothing, Wasting My Hate, Cure, 2x4, Poor Twisted Me, and Ain't My Bitch, if you cut out 6 songs, this album would have been almost perfect. But and which is, again, that's a bit of it might be a bit of a controversial take, because I know there's a lot of people who do like those songs as well. But that's the thing about doing this sort of list, is that there's going to be things that straight up I think, do I really think so, or what? As long as I'm just honest with myself about what I think about it, well, that's kind of the direction I'm going in. And believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, that means we are now officially halfway through going through Metallica's history for the last time. And for the benefit of those who don't exactly know how we're going to rank all of these, is that before I even did Hit the Lights, I did a tier list on Tier Maker, and it gave me a point of reference where I could like shuffle things around, where I think actually on a closer inspection, A would place a little bit lower, this would place up there, we can move this down there as well. So it gives me a level of flexibility that I think works for this quite well. And for the most part, I would say that load is on average, just above average for what we have. Maybe not necessarily above average for what has come before, but considering what we also have coming up next, maybe that will be replaced by a slightly more interesting question. And I think that is just about all I've got to say on that. So I think I will leave it for now. So I hope all of you guys enjoyed the Outlaw Torn as much as I did, and I will see all of you guys again next time. Thank you.